What the fuck? Okay. Check that shit. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. How are we doing? It's Project. I'm fuzzy as fuck for some reason. We're going to fix that shit. No, I don't have a goddamn chroma key. I don't need a fucking shit on the autofocus. Holy fuck. Okay, so today is. Whoa. Whoa. Today is Saturday, May 24th, 2015. And holy shit, what a day. I need a shower. Oh my god. So, as you can see with all the shit behind me, we've been doing PC surgery for the past 2 days. So, we built a new rig for my wife. There will be some sort of video about it soon. We use the we use the Corsair 380T. It's fucking the tits. It's awesome. So we built the rig. We got it all built and it posted last night. Sabby and I, mostly Sabby, we did the cable management this morning, and then we went off to the races. So pretty much what the goal for today was for me to do a case transplant. If you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but my Fractal Design R4 got some battle damage. It got damaged last QuakeCon, and it had an unfortunate accident with a vacuum. So the front panels broke. So in an effort to be able to get a case that had all the shit that worked, we went to Fry's today in Plano, Texas, and I got an H40 or H440, excuse me, from NZXT, and I got a 16 gigabyte kit of RAM from PNY. It's 2133 megahertz. It's timed a little higher. I still haven't had a chance to benchmark it or burn it in, but we'll talk about that in just a second. So the plan was take all the shit from my old PC, except the RAM, and put it in the new PC. Now, the NZXT H440 is a weird-ass case. Like, I put an MSI Gaming 7 in there, which is kind of a full ATX board, and it didn't like it. It went in just fine, but what I didn't realize about the NZXT H440 is the motherboard tray slants. So, like, when you have, like, if you're looking at the case, like, fuck it. If your case is here, right? Over here, right? So here's the case. Like, where the motherboard tray is, it slants in, like, just like that. And what that does is, like, cables that need to go in right here, like, are bent and they don't go in very well. And because of that, my USB 3.0 header on the case, when I was trying to plug it into my old motherboard, it bent the pins. So I'm fucking frustrated because bent pins are, like, one of the fucking worst things about building a PC. So after just sitting there and, like, fuming for 20 minutes about what to do, and my wife is fantastic, by the way. She just, she just left me alone. She's fantastic. So I just said, fuck it. We're going to Micro Center, and we're taking the shit back to Fry's. So I drove to Micro Center. And so I drove to Micro Center, which is about 15 minutes away. Maybe a little bit, about 15 minutes, right? And so I went to Micro Center, and I got a new case. I got a Corsair 750D, and I'll put pictures or a video or something. Like, I have it right here. And I also got a new motherboard. I got an MSI Gaming 5 instead of I don't think they make the 7s anymore. I think they're really hard to find because the only difference between the 5 and the 7 is pretty much the amount of USB slots you have on them. Otherwise, it's almost word for word the same motherboard. So I just went and got an MSI Gaming 5. Like, I literally, we'll get to that, but I literally installed everything and I booted it right up. So I was going to go with a Sabertooth Z97 Asus Mark II, but I decided, you know what, I may as well get a motherboard that I know is good. It's just pins are fucking stupid. Pins are stupid on anything. So I drive back to Fry's, and I take the case back, the H440, and so then I drove home. And lo and behold, I'm starting the transplant, and the CPU cooler, the CPU cooler, my H60 on my old motherboard, the fins and or not the fins, but I don't, my brain is fried. Forgive me. The Like the bracket. Yeah, the bracket. Yes. Cat. The bracket is let's see if we can get him over here. See if we can get him over here. The bracket, the screws that I had to seat it in stripped. So because of that, I wasn't able to actually get that out. So really, like I got pliers and shit. Like I bent it really hard, and lo and behold, like it didn't work. So really, the only way I could have fixed that was to either scavenge for extra pins, which is like impossible based on my scenario, or buy a new CPU cooler. So I drove to Best Buy, which is like a 5-minute drive from here. It's not too bad. And the drive there was actually shorter than my trip there. They had one Corsair H100i left, so I took it and ran home with it. And so I spent the rest of the day transplanting a new CPU cooler, a new motherboard, into my new PC. And one of the coolest things about the setup is that literally it's detected everything. Like I'm literally, hold on. Okay, I was about to be like, okay, it's not here. So like all my hard drives are still here, all my settings are still here. Literally it just said we're detecting new hardware, and Windows came up, which is the fucking tits, right? And it's the same, like it's the same motherboard, so the drivers are pretty much the same. So there might be some tweaks here and there about like what might be new or anything else like that, but for the most part, I'm very happy with how it went. Core temp is fine, about normal. Burn-in seems good. The case is pretty quiet. Like, I'm actually pretty impressed with how quiet it is, even with adding like 5 different fans and other shit like that. And it's a pretty open case, and it's awesome. But yeah, I have super fucking ultra bad luck when it comes to transplants, but as of right now, we're good. The only thing I don't have installed is the capture card, and I'm gonna install that whenever I have a need to. I'm not gonna worry about that right now because I'm not streaming or capturing much console stuff. But yeah, so that's kind of May 24th, 2015. So what did we learn? Hey, Sabby, what did we learn? What did we learn? This is important. We learned stuff. We learned stuff. That's.
Oh yeah, don't vacuum over Steven's course.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, here's just a little quick little video for shit. Like it's not like I don't know. I'm too tired to do flashy shit. So enjoy the heads up.